All right, we're good to just start it off. What's up, Jade? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Good to be back. Hello, hello. We're back. We got the green screen. It's all here. Okay. Hope everybody's been well. Had a good few days away. We're up here. Yeah, feels good to be back. That drive is always something else. Do not care for driving long distances like that, but we make do. So thankfully we made it all good, and now we're gonna make our own roads, which is cool, with hopefully less traffic on them than the real ones. So good, strong start. Love to see it. So today I kind of want to figure out a couple more components here to get the roads looking nice, and also obviously start getting some trucks and whatnot on the road. We have to figure out where we're going to put our truck stations first and foremost, because we can't have trucks without truck stations. So we are going to kind of decide on, we already decided on that location. We're going to kind of decide where we want to make things work over here, and then we're just going to go from there. So let's go into photo mode real quick. We're just jumping right into stuff. I already said in the past that I want to have a road go out and kind of that way towards Grassy Hills. We're going to have something carved through here. We'll probably replace this old belt highway thing that we have, and we'll have that heading out there, and then I think we'll link in over there, kind of create like a big grid, if I remember correctly. And then in terms of getting stuff out of this place, which is kind of the problem right now, is if you look up on the right there, it says scale up quartz. It's kind of what we're doing. So we scaled it up. We need to get the quartz. Now we're there. So, except it's actually silica, but you know what I mean. Same difference. It's kind of a decision on where do we put the truck station and how do we get the trucks in, or do we put it like all the way over there and just belt stuff over? It's kind of like, either one, right? Either one really works. It's just a matter of what we feel like doing. This thing here is, it has to be here, kind of, but we could do it better and potentially make some room. What I'm thinking is a little truck station down in here. And we kind of have it work through here. And then it's just a matter of how do we get out to the streets. I have an idea. It's a little complicated. I don't know if we want to go simple or just like have some fun with it. But I was thinking we could knock out that floor and put it up top, and then create like a pass through for trucks, kinda, and then we would have like a little alleyway situation going down here. That could be interesting. Okay, so that's idea number one. A lot of work. Could be cool. Truck has to go further. Or idea number two, road comes out, and then like right there maybe. So these roads would be, because no, it wouldn't be. But these would be like smaller roads, like a 1 lane each way kind of thing, like 1 lane in, 1 lane out, and that would be it. It wouldn't be the whole main avenue, if you will. Like it would just be like that, you know, kind of going down with maybe some flare. Yeah. Because I definitely did not account for that much space in here. You know, and you want like a little like kind of alley feel, in my opinion. That's what I'm going for. It's like just something to drive it in, you know, to kind of pick up what it needs to. And then, yeah, the other option is like we have all this space here that currently is not being used. So like if the road went by, like that, we have all of this space to do truck stuff. What's in the building there? Could it be put on stilts? In this one? This building, if this is the one you're asking about, and I'll give it a minute. I'm assuming it is. But that one, which we do have to rebuild, is just iron smelting. Yeah, that one. It's just a old iron smelter that is barely doing anything at this point, because I broke iron, right? So we're gonna tear it out and definitely put it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is lifting it up a level. So starting it up here. I should check and see that I can actually do what I want to do here first. Internet cut out, or is it me? Mine says it's stable, but that doesn't always mean anything. So unsure. We also wanted to put iron here. But yeah, so far I'm doing okay. There's a lot of rebuilding going on here. If we do this, that's the only thing. Like a lot of rebuilding. Which I did kind of... Well, I didn't really think about that. I gotta be honest. We could like throw it in over here. Just to get it somewhere without too much hassle. We do want to put iron in here at some point too, which is why all this is going to have to change. There's just like a whole bunch of... Maybe I should change the title to reworking the... You know, I'm going to do that real quick. Rebuilding the starter base for trucks. It's so hard to type because my keyboard's over here. Set up building. Perfect title. Never fails. It was me, hit a lag spike. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, well, there we go. Now we have a proper title. Yeah, let's deal with this because I keep half fixing the problem, and we got to deal with this. So this needs to become iron. This needs to go away. I'm gonna get rid of all of these because we're not there yet. Let's scale back a little bit, and we're on like day like 34, I think, or something. Now I don't even know. So let's see. We are trying to make room for trucks. That is the forward truck. So the goal for that is to rebuild iron and raise Ethereum. I think this is going to look sick. It's going to kind of give us like a cyberpunk world vibe. I hope. That's kind of what I'm going for, which I need to play that game too. But anyway, don't come at me. So I think that would be really cool because it'd be a bunch of layers and like an underworld kind of vibe, right? Yeah. We'll put like signs and shit, and it'll glow, and it'll be dope. It'll be fucking cool as hell. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna raise Ethereum. Maybe before all of this, can I do... Wait. Go over there. let's do something smart and plan truck route before I just start tearing everything apart and then being like, yep, it's good. And then we'll go from there. Okay, those are 3 good things. Definitely city vibes, no parking, so need to have garages under the buildings. Exactly. We got no room on the street. Exactly. Those city parking garages are horrifying too. Like they're just scary. Yeah. Okay. So here is a mine. So what I think we would most likely have is this would be the wall going across with the door going in. So let's set that up. Do I have any walls here? I don't. Here we go. Okay. So we're just going to kind of use this to like get a rough idea of spacing and stuff like that. Let's go with 1. Let's do another one. Oh wait, nope. For down here, let's just keep this simple. I can always replace these later. So instead of trying to come up with a look and stuff right now, we can just put these in literally as placeholders and then you can come back. There we go. Okay. Oh no, so that's the one that's gonna get raised up, right? Yeah, but still, we can use that. We could probably work something out there. That's just good to have. Okay. This is the height that the road is at, correct? Correct. Okay. So here. I could use infinite nudge to make this less of a problem for me, which is kind of nice to do, I think. We have mods for a reason. Should use them. So what we are gonna do is pull that all back. Give me a wall here. And let's see. So if that goes in like so, and we make our corner. I take you... Can I shut this down? Could do that. It would be nice to have a master switch. I would have to put that in by hand, but that's not a bad idea. Anyway, stay focused. So we want to move this mine. Definitely just made a box because my inventory is full of stuff. Okay, so I think what we want for this one is to be like we can move it all the way over here, which is really nice. And I think that's kind of what we're gonna do. Or let's see. Just going for looks here. Because if I do that, right, then we could take... Yep. Something like that. Just kind of works it into the whole system a little bit better. Down here. Oops. We can send that around in it. How much are we making here? 240. Ooh. All right. So did I not hook power back up? I didn't. Let's just kind of clean this up a little bit because I made a bit of a mess. And get rid of that. Okay. For now, let's just do that. We'll come back to that. Okay, so that is kind of the corner figured out. This stuff will move. Now we have a little bit more room, right, to work with. Which is always nice. This is not gonna be like that. There's gonna be a wall there. There has to be, but it might look a little bit different, but I don't think that matters. Okay, so at this point, let's just get rid of you because you're not working anyway. And let's start mapping out this actual truck route. But that at least establishes kind of the amount of space we have to work with. Here we're going to go up so that this doesn't matter at all. Let's just clear this out. So I'm definitely just making a bunch of boxes. Can I get rid of anything here? Yeah, let's go to the recycling bin real quick. Good enough. Okay. So I also call it the recycling bin. Hell yeah. I mean, it's basically what it is, right? You're just taking what you don't want and turning it into better stuff. Just gonna clear all of this out. Just have a nice clean slate, and hopefully I'm not tearing out something a mile away. I think we are. We look good. Okay. Nice. Okay. So if I were that iron node, I'd be like over here somewhere. Yep. I should at least have something here to kind of go off of. Okay, that should be fine. All right. So for this one, I'm trying to think if we're going to have it built in or if it's just going to be like covered, you know? I think we might just do covered. Okay, so let's plan for that. And then in here, truck station wise, we should be able to fit, I think, what we want. Probably actually don't want anything there. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. It's all actually under the floor level too, which is pretty nice. Okay, cool. So that part is fine. Let's just say for now. Oh, that's the first one I built. Nice. Wow. Well, I mean, I care. I'm just taking my time. Okay, so let's see. If we did something like this. Right, and kind of leaving a gap in between each one. We could get this one out here. It's funny how straight mode, even on this, has a little, look at that, little curve to it. Okay, right, and then so that would get lifted up, and then let's say... this is the one coming back in. Trying to think, how would we want to come in here? We just do like a gradual, no? Really? You can't do that? That seems weird. Okay, let's try there. Okay, this is really just for getting a sense of the spacing, but I think that works pretty well. And then these would obviously go out. None of this would be here. And then they would be... oh, it's not gonna... okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, they would be out here. And then we could turn out and kind of go down the road. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think that'll work out. I think that'll be all right. We'll do that like for real once we have the real location down, but I just wanted to make sure we could make those bends. But yeah, it seems like we can do everything without like clipping into the wall and stuff, which is nice. Give me that, give me that. Okay, cool. So let's get our iron going here. We should have that working before we move on. For this one, what makes the most sense? So if we want it to in. Let's think. If I took those and added that, whoops, on the end here, obviously the wall is in there, but we could put the ceiling underneath, and I think that would look fine. Okay. So let's try that. And then that would mean you're over here. Kind of building backwards on these. But I think that works out. That puts us in a good spot there. Okay. And then let's see. So here we want the ceiling. See if we can fix this part by hand. Although, okay, yeah, that does look a little messy here, huh? Would this look less like messy? I could even get it to clip in. No, right? I don't think so. It's still the, yeah. Okay, let's just hold off on walls for a minute then. Or there, at least we can come up with something. But that would be like that. Just kidding. Totally just kidding. So that would be like that. There we go. Yes. Sometimes stuff wants to line up. There we go. And I think we're clear of the rock, which is nice. Did not even think about that, but that's good that we don't actually have to worry about that, because let's go up here. And everything important is good. We do clip a little bit, but that is totally fine. All right, I'm building more iron than we need to right now. So let's just tear that out, because we currently have no need for a whole bunch of iron. I think I was only making 120 per minute. And I think that's what we're going to keep it at. There's no real need to go crazy here. Which also means you are not probably going to be a wall. And we're gonna want to build up on this level for iron. Yeah. And I think for here, we're just going to treat it like we did silica. We'll just put them in a row. We'll just do iron plates and iron rods and kind of call it a day. I think that's the right amount of space. Seems good. So we'll just drop a couple of these. Same thing over here. That'll just make getting around here a lot easier. All right, perfect. Yeah. So I think we'll literally just do same footprint, keep things simple. So we'll go iron plate and I think this is all we had. We just did 2 of these at the moment. Could do more, I guess. All right, let's do a little bit more. If we're building it, we may as well just scale it up a little bit. So we'll do iron plate there, and then we'll do rods. Oops. Okay, so we'll do whatever this is. 120, right? Yep. Make 8, well, 120 ingots. Hey, what's up, Dracus? Thank you, thank you. It was not too bad. It was not too bad. It was about 11 and a half hours all in of driving, but I split it up into 2 days, so thankfully all good now. So glad to be home. Let's see, wrinkle rods. Go 60 per minute, and again just 1 of 1 for now. And here it is 80 per minute. So we're only going to make another 2 iron smelters. I could move those over, actually. It's kind of an idea, huh? Oh my goodness, that's the fact that that's a thing is crazy. I have to check this mod out. This sounds insane. It sounds truly wild. And I'm sure they're going to make it work with the multipliers and stuff, which is probably even crazier. So let's get up here, and we're just going to add 2 more smelters for now. Keep things simple-ish. Hell yeah. And all good. Okay. So we are putting this back after all. That's fine. And it's going to be 180 per minute. 2 of 2. And let's start wiring all of this up together. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized all of those are the old versions. Yep, so is this one. So is that one. But I thought did I select this one? Yep. That's the Mark III belt, which is fine for this setup. It's technically fine, but if I'm building something new, I may as well use the right one. Kind of sorry, I know that's like a random pause, but I would like to, yeah, change this. What would be like a less offensive color for soft clearance? Because the yellow's a little bit like harsh. Is white like good? That's not so bad. The yellow just felt a little like, you know, when it was like a big blueprint and the whole screen just turns like bright yellow. It's like a little like, oh, I don't like that kind of feeling. Maybe that's just me, but I think that one is kind of a little bit nicer. We might go more like just clear white. But that would probably be painful too. We'll see. We'll see how it feels. What about just a gray? That might be a good idea too. What was I doing here? Iron plate. Let's try that real quick. And 80. Level 101. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something not too bright, right? Oh, that's kind of nice. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it just like mutes the thing. It's like, hey, yeah, you're good. Ooh. Let's try it. I kind of like that. That might look cool. Yeah, right? It kind of just like, it's just like takes away the like, yeah. Good shout. Good shout, Jade. I like it. I like it. Okay, so that's all good. Let's do wires again. Because, yeah, I noticed too, when that's not yellow, this piece right here, when that's white, that's like the old version. So that's usually what tips me off. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So let's see, we can add in here. We'll go like that. Okay. Hell yeah. Definitely feels Oh, dismantle maybe. I don't know. The red. The red I kind of rock with. Maybe it is a little bright. Maybe a little muted. But I do like knowing when I'm gonna dismantle something, like considering I'm pretty good at doing it by accident. The gray, I would miss stuff all the time. Let's see. Okay, so that's good. We can put this back to... What? Okay, so that guy is good to go. Perfect. So... we are gonna put the whole thing going. I need to get power here as well. Oh yeah, I deleted out that. Oh, yep. Sure did. Yeah, that's a lot nicer to look at. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. And just realized these are no good. I gotta stop just like grabbing from existing ones. Okay. So that's good. And then we take our iron smelter. Double one though. Go again. Okay. Hopefully this looks good once we have stuff running. But I think the more high buildings we build, the better, you know? Like, it'll just kind of add to the whole vibe that we have going. All right, so we're gonna go 180. I got my headphone cable like on my keyboard. It's not a good spot for it. One of two. Flip the switch. And okay. So for now, the input is like right here. Let's see. Don't I have an empty? Do. Okay. I think that's a good use of that. Oh, that fits in nice. Yeah. Okay, good. And then here we can go. Does that mess with the road, though? Kind of does, actually. Yeah, it does. Trying to think. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we don't need to have that kind of stuff there. I think we could still make it work. Even if we did have walls, it would be kind of cooler to just have a truck driving through the middle of the factory, I think, actually, now that I say it out loud. Wait a minute. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Hell yeah. Good morning. I mean, it's mid-afternoon here, so welcome. Love to see it. Ooh, my ear's itchy. You know, this could be something interesting. Yeah, this could be something interesting. I like this, though, like a lot. I do. Okay. You know what? We're going to stick with it. We don't need that or that. And we probably don't need all this stuff, too. We can kind of clean up the situation here a little bit. Very good, very great. All right, so let's get iron working. Right, that is kind of the goal here. So there's ingots there. I'm just trying to get back over here because it's a lot easier to build from here for whatever reason. Okay. So we want to get those over to both of these constructor lines, I guess you could say. So we'll just use a smart splitter. We'll keep things very simple. No need to reinvent the wheel here. We're going to prioritize plates. We're going to go from there. Hey, what's up, Neff? Welcome. How we doing this afternoon, evening? Okay, so iron is going. And then we're just going to run this straight down. Keeping things nice and simple for this one. Hell yeah. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. All right, so we got that one. Let's add these in over here as well. So we've got our whole little setup. And then it's really just a matter of getting the iron parts back out. This is all the old factory stuff. Oh yeah, we absolutely are. I think tomorrow I might, if I'm free, might just do like a weekend kind of bonus stream and start up a Factorio Let's Play. Yeah, of course, of course. You expect anything else? You think I'm just gonna play the game? Yeah. I'm going after Auntie's record. Yeah. This is my serious face when I'm being completely honest and genuine. Yep. Um. Yeah. No, we're gonna vibe out. I've never even like gotten through Space Age. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. It's the only way to do it. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna have some fun. I was saying earlier to somebody, I forget who, but like I literally played through the whole game, you know, not really the whole game, but like I beat the game before it did the Space Age update, and then they were like, oh yeah, your save isn't compatible, and I was like, well, I don't really want to do it all again right now, because it was like pretty close together, so now we're gonna do it on stream. I'm excited to get killed by biters. Oh, heck yeah. What we got for dinner tonight? What's on the menu? It's been a while since we've had a food talk. Those were fun. Just floating around for a little bit here. Cleaning up. Oh no, I ran out. Good save. I just say I enjoy Factorio speedruns, but 1000% away from it myself. Yeah, I cannot make that many decisions that fast. Like they're like on autopilot. It's insane watching them just go through the motions of beating the entire game. Hell yeah, Belgium fries. Hey, y'all do have some good fries over there, I will say. I was there. Was in Brussels. They were good. Okay, so that's all running. That's all humming. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Great. It's yeah, like I said, I got to the point in the first game, obviously, like in the first game. In my first playthrough, not first playthrough, Jesus. In the last playthrough I did, I you know, obviously had bots and everything and using trains and pretty aggressive on the biter reduction. So it was a fun one. We were launching a couple rockets. The base was an absolute mess, but it was really cool. It was fun. So nothing like these playthroughs where they're very like carefully planned. I was just going. It was pretty cool. All right, so we got to remember which one's which when we hook these back up. I believe this guy right here is plate. Yep, and this one's rods. So we should be able to figure that out pretty easily. And I think I should leave room to also get our silica and stuff back in here because I took that out. That's probably coming in from over there. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll do plate there and rods there. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the gray hologram. I like that. I definitely like that. And then is that gonna be annoying to do? Yes. Should I flip that around? Should I do plate on the bottom, rod on the top? I think I should. Okay, let's do it that way. Yeah. Simplify. Plate on bottom, rod on top. Ooh, autosave. We could do tiny lift here. So we all like our tiny lifts, right? Great question, Aaron. Many hours in. How would I do things differently? Or would I do anything? Yes, definitely would do some stuff differently. I think I would not make such expensive blueprints to use this early into the game, even though they are cool. I think that is kind of slowing me down a little bit. And then I would probably build smaller factories that I could get running earlier instead of trying to build like a mega factory that makes everything in a couple of hours. You know what I mean? Because it just takes a lot longer to build bigger in this mode. So that's kind of my two big takeaways, I'd say. Okay, so that's rods. Just gonna upgrade this stuff, even though it doesn't really need it, but all right. And then plate, we're gonna have to do just a little jumping around, sort of. Something like that. All right, cool. Now I know we had silica and stuff going in here, but I don't see where that was going. Oh, right there. That's where I was going. Okay. And we do want that eventually going back. I think we can wait on that though for now, considering it's not actually running yet. Okay. So that's iron going. Let's do deuterium. Is this overclocked the right way? I think it is, right? Ooh, it's overclocked too much. Nice. All right, let's do deuterium real quick. We're going to raise this up, and then... Actually, no, we're just going to get rid of this and add another level. Yeah. Just do that real quick. We'll just add one on top here. And I'll have to figure out... I think I'll just have to route the stuff back down below by hand, but that should be fine. I'm trying to decide. I just built that old one. Trying to decide if we build it the new way or the old way. I mean, for these, it definitely doesn't matter, but... May as well just upgrade this part. Okay, so we're going to skip that bottom one. Ooh. Okay, and then again, we can kind of rework the mine situation. Okay. Yeah, and then here we might move this. Because I don't know if... Can a truck get under that? Yeah, no. Okay, so that'll have to be adjusted, but we can figure that part out. That's fine. Okay, cool. I think this is working how we want it. Do we want to put in one of these? It's not really in line with the other one. That's the main thing, but it does give us the foundations to kind of get through. Let's try it real quick. I just want to see. We should probably get the road down here too, so we can kind of start figuring that out. This is a very important power pole at the moment. Huh. Yeah, you're kind of doing a lot, huh? The consequences of my actions. Oh no. So basically, this line is kind of irrelevant. I think it's just for the hypertube. I was wrong. It was very relevant. Maybe it's powering coal. Don't give out on me now. Thank you. Okay, so that's doing something. We should figure out what. That's important. That's going out to the iron and concrete and stuff for steel. This is where it's all coming in from. And then this was going into the Caterium setup. Okay. Yeah, it's really... I really got to start getting stuff straightened up here. Okay, and this is going somewhere as well, it seems. So that's fun. Okay. That's where you're going in. Gotcha. Great. This is all super fun and good. Okay. Let me think here for a minute. So we need to get a couple of things sorted out. I need to get the road down here, which means this kind of has to move, which is a little unfortunate. Let's see, just for now. Okay, so you're going up in there. Which then means that, I guess, in an effort to simplify things, I could do that. Okay. It's a little bit better. And then we know that we have to figure that out at some point. But at least that gets this cleared up a little bit better. Okay, so we're just gonna skip that whole space because that's where the other road is gonna go. Oh, I should have gotten rid of those. Okay. So let's just kind of send this down just a little bit. Okay, so something here is gonna have to change. And I think it would just be like not that. I would do something like that. I think something like that would be kind of cool. And then I forget, do we have I know we have the blank. No. Do we have just like a catwalk section? I thought I did, but maybe I don't. It's definitely not it. I'm just looking through here real quick because sometimes I save stuff in there. No, I don't see it. Oh, here we go. You know what? Okay, hold on. Because that could actually kind of work with the right painting and stuff. That could be what we're looking for, actually. I have no idea where the stripe is on here. But I guess it doesn't matter. We can make this a blueprint, obviously. Okay, and then this comes out. So what I think would happen, right, is we could have truck here. Just doing that. So I need something, some space or something there so that it can make that turn. And then on the way out, go like that. And then it could start driving. I don't know if we can make it do like lane changes or what, but I think that would work out pretty well. There's only one real way to find out. So, kind of like this, it works with the kind of vibe that we have going. All that stuff is going to have to move though, but that kind of is what it is. Because yeah, if we moved over, then we wouldn't hit that. So we have to, yeah, I like being here. I think that's a good spot. Okay. So that we could just take up and in through something like that. I think we could probably just like figure that out pretty easily. I should probably just make that a blueprint, huh? Already, yeah, because if we're going to use that a couple times, we may as well just have that be a blueprint. So the factory main line. I want to do that, and then that's good. And we're just gonna say road, factory road, pass through, I guess. Try that, and yeah, let's leave it in building connectors. That's fine. I'm trying to think, would this be in the building? It might be, but it might not be. Let's kind of leave it for now. I think it's fine. Okay, there we go. I should make... I love blueprinting because you're like, oh yeah, I should also make this, and I should also make this, and I should also make this. At least that's how I get. I just want one with just the catwalk parts. Yeah, we'll do catwalk and ceiling. Let's just do that. And then that kind of stuff we can just get rid of. All right, I think this is shaping up. It's taking a little bit of time to get there, but we're getting there. So we'll just have like trucks literally kind of skirting through the factories. You have to do a lot of rerouting of stuff. That's probably going, and that also means that that's probably going to get like sent up to that line and over. Yeah, so let's just... We're ripping off the Band-Aid. We're doing the rebuilds. Okay, yeah, because if we get all this set up, I think it'll just make our lives a lot easier. I mean, I could have done this like a stupid easy way and just been done with it, but that's not the point of the playthrough. Trying to make things look cool. Alright, so that is fine. We can leave everything like this, honestly. Yeah, I don't have a problem going out from here. Let's clear out this guy. Keep thinking I hit the filter and I never hit the filter. Clear out these. Okay, I think we're gonna come up with something else. Over here, that's definitely gonna get changed as well. I don't think we need that anymore. All right, I mean, it's definitely, excuse me, it's looking a lot different than it did. I can say that for sure. Kind of doing a million things at once though, which, you know, what else is new? So this one is silica. Okay, yeah. So this all works. We've got our pass-through situation going just fine. And we're out to the road, I think. Okay, I think what I want to do is actually set up a truck and run it, even if it's not well, you know what I mean? Just to see how it runs and if it like clips into anything, and just get a idea of how things look. Did the Nautilus dust cloud get updated for 1.2? I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest. Was it like leaving behind something that it shouldn't? Or blow stuff up, the dust that blows seems more dynamic. Maybe. Like the actual particle effect and stuff, it's possible. Definitely could be possible. Alright, we're just gonna run this all the way over and see how this does. Are these not straight? Wait. Okay, yeah. I was about to get real upset. So we're going over there, and I do have packaged fuel already set up over there. So we just kind of got to get that into the network. Okay, so we come out here, and then we said we wanted to kind of do like a little drop down. So let's see. We're just going to kind of make a temporary platform for now. Eventually, we will do the actual, design. Okay, yeah, so we are going to need a good amount of space back here. Nope. There we go. Oh, nice. That's an idea. Definitely sounds, what's the word? Like a completionist run, Doesn't sound bad though, because you could get a lot of value out of doing that. Okay, and then yeah, we would just run this back. I guess it doesn't terribly matter if it's on the foundations, right? Just that it's going in a straight line. Okay. So that's our path. Truck me. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, you walked right into me. Sorry. Wow, my bad. Alright, let's see. So if we're cruising, obviously I have to get the power into the truck station and stuff. Okay, just to get tests working here. That's fuel going in. Oh, I don't have power over there. Yeah, okay. Okay, yep, so this is going to be the unload station. And it's going to drive out here. I'm just doing this just to kind of get a feel for it. It'll be a lot better driver than I am. And then cruising down here. Pretty cool. Okay, I didn't finish the truck route yet. It's important. Okay, we have to get power into this whole area, which I think I could actually do. Yep, that. Nice. Okay, and then okay, do that. Let's just give it some Caterium. Let's give it some fuel. This is truck station 1. And then we say vehicle path. Truck station 1. Why is the other one not on here? Okay, so something's up with the other one. I guess let's drive over. Actually, let's just bring the truck. And we'll just float over there real quick. I wonder if like the truck station has to like snap to the line. I thought I built the line to it, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so it's all blue. Is there anywhere it's not blue? No, that's all good. Okay, let's take this back. Okay, that's definitely snapped to it though. Okay, unload. Just fuel. Let's try this now. Okay, there we go. That's nothing. Nice. Is there any like logic you can do with these or no? You can't tell them to wait until full or anything like that. They just go. Alright, well, we're off. Let's see how it does. I mean, it's slow, but that's kind of fine, I guess, if it's just cruising along. Okay, that's kind of a tight turn, but that's not too bad. You can kind of rock with that. Okay, it's getting up to speed, though. Not too janky, which is good. Oh, I see a little issue there. That's probably why it's slowing down so much, I would assume. This feels cool. I do like this. I mean, I guess it can kind of go slow because it can carry so much, right? In terms of like what we need to move. All right, so it seems pretty much fine to kind of handle that stuff. The tight corners there, we'll have to figure out. A little something. Oh, is he gonna take the dude out? Round 2? Yep, sorry, bro. You're just getting... Oh, and then he speeds up after. Okay. See, I mean, the speed is kind of what it is. Hello, train. But I think, all in all, this should work. I'm sure there's things we can do to improve it, because, yeah, the speed is all over the place, but... All right. Not bad, not bad. So, yeah, that part is definitely going to get reworked here. That feels good. Let's see, does explosion look any different? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know if this is where we're going to cross through. Probably not. I think it's going to be further down. We might want to have like a gas station, like refueling truck kind of thing that can go around to other truck stops and drop off fuel. That might be a good idea. All right, let's see. So for here, would like to have some ramps going down. And I'm kind of hoping we can have the truck stations down here. Yeah, then we could. If we drop down. Nice. Okay. So that's kind of the plan then for that. Should I give it a foundation to kind of turn first, maybe. And then I think we just go as far as we kind of can here. Hmm. Oh, hello, nighttime. Interesting. Okay. I think I just noticed something weird with these, where they don't tile quite the way I thought, but I think it's because we had to do this supports in a weird way. I think it's fine. All it means is we kind of want to go here for our way out. And then this could all be for truck stations, basically. We could even have some, I guess, in here as well. Yeah, I think that would work out pretty well. So let's take this all the way down. Actually, we could kind of just go down the middle here. And then maybe do something in a way where we can have a like bypass lane, you know, to get to different stations that are further on down here, but then we could also just like split off and go in. Oh, we could just literally do that. Okay, cool. So maybe something like that, and then Yeah, like the truck could just be over there. Okay, and then we have a little bit of room in the back. I think we could make something work there. Yeah. So how can kind of like rejoin this? In a way that I could fit another truck station in, not too much struggle. Okay, so what if we were like, kind of works? Yeah, I agree, Dracus. That does make things a lot more difficult. Gets a lot tougher when that stuff is all started to sort of spread out. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Yeah, because we'd have to do something like that for each one. And that takes like 1, 2.5-ish. Let's see. Sorry, I know I'm spending a lot of time on truck pathing. Yeah. Yeah, it makes you play different though, right? Which is kind of the whole point. Definitely got me thinking differently, playing differently. I don't know if we can get them. Oh wait, we definitely could. It would just be a lot more like crisscrossing over. let's say we go here. I don't want to do it too close. A lot of this, we are just kind of messing around. Okay, there we go. Right, so one could drive down, pull in, stop, and then get back on the thing and leave. Or another one could pull down, go in, or keep going. Okay, and then we could do that. Kind of cool looking. I don't know how well it would work, but it's kind of cool looking. Alright, it's certainly an idea. Easily get power in here. That's all well and good. Again, for now, let's just go with that. And call that silica in, and then that would be going in, and then these guys can be other stuff. Like, we're probably gonna have ones for a lot of the electronics that we're making there. I just want to see if it'll actually make the turns and stuff here. I mean, that's one way to do it. You know, that is one way to just do that. That I guess does work. Okay. So maybe needs more room. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't want to do that too obviously. All right, I think that's good there. For now, let's go back and actually get this stuff hooked up and get ourselves going. I am also gonna take a brief break. Just get myself acquainted. A little more awake. But yeah, we're gonna want to get power into all of this again. We need to get the outputs all hooked back up. We need to get silica going into that truck station. We need to do a whole lot of things. But we're getting there. That's fun. Okay. Progress. We'll be back in a few. BRB? Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's get back to it, shall we? So, we need to get this silica up and running. With the node that is right down below. I'm gonna get rid of that for now. And okay, yeah. Let's see. So the node is like right here. And I really need to do automated miners. Do we have... Nope. Yep. I think I need these. I do. Rip. Well, before I do this, let me check. I'm like 99% sure that we need these. Ooh, I went too far back. Phase 3. Oil. What are you? Silicone high-speed connectors. Yep. Yep, we need that. Okay. Well, is what it is. Any more hard drives? That's already obvious. Make a few more of these. One day we'll get that, and it'll be great. So here, I think we're gonna just kind of move that over like so. And then we can fill that in. No, okay, here. Let's do that. And I guess actually just clear that back. I think we made a plan for this. I'm assuming we're using like all of the silica that we have. $300. Yep, that's probably yep. Shoot. Okay. And then you can go to there. Run across just in case. That's going. Let's get recipes. I think recipes are set. Recipes are set. Power's already going there. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that's silica. And quartz, we need to get going there too, actually. All right. So currently quartz crystal we don't need for anything else. I'm trying to decide if we want to split off over here or just go in from down here. We obviously want the truck station here, but I don't think that'll take too much room. There is an idea where, yeah, we use one of these. I guess that's center, right? So I think that would work. And then we could just take this over. It's a little unconventional, but it does work. And I really don't ever use those. And I feel like that's... Not a bad time to start using them. Okay, cool. So it'll prioritize making silica first because that is what we need. And then once that's good, it will start making some quartz crystal, which I think works out. So many steps. Good grief. That is wild. And I'm sure you need a whole bunch of different machines and power and all that to make that happen. That is so much. Jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a lot. Definitely curious. Let's throw a wall in here for now. Just want to have something to run stuff in on. I think we'll go down here. That's not it. It's like hard mode satisfactory. Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure I don't mess up stuff here, but it's like extra hard mode. Could probably tiny lift that. And then I want to get silica over here as well. But only after it's gone into storage for the truck. So I have the silica right there. Let's see. So I don't think this is never going to need to get fuel in it. If we go one more out, we could probably just turn in and wrap around. Let's try that. Does it only snap? Okay. So build it first, and then hopefully it snaps. Because I would like the input to be like over here, if it could. Tiny lifts. Okay. And then I was thinking of getting our lift section. Yeah. Oh, that works out pretty well. Oh yeah. Sometimes clipping isn't the worst thing. You can make stuff work pretty well, I think, with it. And then, hold on. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Where is that? Okay, this can move back a little bit. Okay. Let's see. And then let's get this somewhere that it's not clipping. Okay, and then you can get a wire in here somewhere. You don't need that stuff. And then you go down there. Power in there now. Let's see. Apparently I did not build that in good enough spot. No, you just did it, but well, that's unfortunate. What changed? What changed? Okay. So we're good. I think we're good. Let's see. So that would go there. These would have to be rebuilt. Probably just nudge that forward. And then smart splitter here. So hit that, we'll go overflow. Yeah, I guess up here is good. Somewhere around here we can make that work. Okay, do I have silica on me? I have a little bit. Okay, so that's starting to run, and then what we eventually want is quartz crystal, and I guess we could go silica right up and out then. That'd be kind of good. Okay. So I think that's kind of where we want it. And this is just to get back into storage. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Absolutely. And then here, let's go on the side. And we'll get this part going again. All right. Cool. And then it's just a matter of where do these all go? So I know we said those two. I think this one. I don't know which one's which, honestly. Oh, okay. Silica is on the outside belt. This one, that's quartz. Okay. So your silica, your quartz. If I can get the one I want, please. Right there. All right. Can I get that to go straight in? If these aren't here, we could. Okay, so how many do I gotta go down? Yeah. Okay. Right. So we're just gonna build some temporary foundations. Okay, so that's quartz crystal. And then for this one, okay, so that, right? Yeah. So I'm trying to do like the eyeing level kind of thing. See if I can get it lined up. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm still tired from this whole trip. We're good though. So that's hooked up to storage again. That will start doing its thing. I think we're... Oh yeah. We want everything that can be upgraded to be upgraded. I didn't realize I never did all this. Not that it terribly matters, but it is nice if stuff gets backlogged. It clears it a lot faster. And that does happen kind of a lot to me sometimes, so... Let's take that. I'm sure missing a bunch of these. Yeah, I mean, once you start getting out there, it is what it is, but... Okay, that seems pretty good. Cool. Good. I think that is... at least all of the iron and quartz back in. Caterium and all of our copper stuff needs to be routed in still. Which is what this is right here. And that guy right there. Okay, which I think is what we're going to use this space for. And so yeah, we definitely I need to do that because otherwise I'll forget about it and it'll become a huge problem later on. So the copper stuff is, yeah, all down here. Right. So what I'm thinking we do with copper is actually just run it under the road here. And then we'll pop up over here on the other side of the iron. And we can take this like over. And then down and in. I think I can get rid of this. Because we know we want to change that anyway. And that just makes my life easier for getting stuff in at the moment. Just keep pushing everything back for another day to deal with it. But it's working. So let's go here. I mean, it feels kind of silly to jump all the way up here, I guess, just to go in there then. Maybe we don't do that. Okay, so if we're down here, let's say, we can probably go to about here, and then we have to come back up to the top. Gotta get over there. All right, I think we just kind of get something going for now, and then I will improve it later. But I'm just thinking it might take quite a while to get exactly how we want it. But I can get it most of the way there. Let's do that. And over here. I think same thing. I think that looks cool. Maybe not. Disregard. Okay. Oh, that's wild. I feel like that would hit your power really hard, though, no? Although I guess you have a lot more power options, I suppose, right? Can can kind of live with this if I just hide it, I guess, huh? This is just over the top. I don't have to, but it's, you know, makes it look better, I think. I love making power. Hell yeah. It is fun. Making like massive power plants in this game is a very fun project, so I can't say I disagree. I shudder to think about making a nuclear plant in that mode, in that mod, sorry. You're welcome. No problem. Okay, that being there is a little bit of a problem. So let's do something like this instead. Okay. Nice. Very good. Goes under the road. And jump back into the place that we want it to be. And then we can go to there. Okay, so here we can put lifts. We can have those going up. Again, we don't have to go that far up, right? Right. Okay. So for now, let's just get something going to there and kind of roughly figure out what's what. So that's AI limiters. Okay. Should probably use signs. You'd think you could put, is there any signs you can put on a belt? Is that like a thing? No. Apparently not. Okay. Okay, so AI limiters, these three are kind of easy. It's cable, wire. Okay, cool. So those are the three we want, and then that's quick wire. Well, whatever. I guess that helps me out still. Makes my life a little easier. So you are cable. think that's how we have that. That is how we have that. Okay, cool. Okay, super simple for now. Oh, these are 4 across. Okay, yep. And then we got wire. Actually, let's bring that out a little bit. Okay. So that's at least those items. We still got quick wire. Quick wire is totally broken though. Which isn't great because I do use a lot of smart splitters, even though I have a bunch of AI limiters. Oh yeah, I broke copper to this part, right? Yep. Okay. So I think we're just gonna do the same sort of thing. We gotta do deuterium as well. Let's see. Okay, so that does kind of work. You know what? Sorry, I need a second. Give me one moment. That would be cool, man. That would be very cool. I will be right back, folks. Sorry, 1 second. Hello. Sorry. Like all of a sudden I got like a real intense, like just like nausea wave. It's like, oh, I am not doing well. Trying to step away for a minute, but I think we're okay. Yeah. Hopefully that has passed. But yeah, that was unpleasant. We were hooking up Caterium. Copy. And I've got ingots here that I want to have over there. Copy. Okay, so we're just going to keep this simple then. I can't do that though because of our road, right? Okay, so we'll go over and then down. That's fine. Let's get that set up, shall we? jet lag. Probably something related to travel. Yeah. It definitely does take a toll on me. That's not that. So, and I have stomach issues, unfortunately, that are just kind of chronic. So could be something even related to that I'm, just having a day. Let's see, we may as well just link all this together. Start to get this all built up. So does Factorio run on low-end laptops? It used to. I used to play Factorio on my laptop in college. So, and it ran pretty well. I think you can like set it up so the, settings wise it is pretty low. Oh, that's quick wire. We need you over there. Sure thing. That's fine then. We can still drop down here. Nice. And then here. We should be able to get our power back up and running. There we go. I've got to get the copper sorted out though. I'll probably have to just do the same thing. Okay. Hell yeah. It is so worth it. It really is. It's such a good game. With Parsec? I'm not familiar with that. I think we could get away with just kind of doing an under the road situation again. Is it under or over? Oh, cool. Okay. I got you. I wasn't familiar with the company, but I understand the concept. I got you. Okay. Yeah, so I could see how that would be an issue at a campsite. Yeah. That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. Decisions. I mean, we could just like run it on the ceiling and clip it through the floor a little bit. think that might be just the way we do it. So let's see if I want. Copper. Copper going in. Keeps turning it around. Why is it doing that? Wait. Okay, so if I want. Would like to see copper ingots on this line, which I guess is actually that line. Thank you. This is feeling a lot harder than it should be. Like a lot harder to do than it should be. Probably my fault. Okay, and then where was this coming from? Like, I know I'm making wire here, but I think I deleted too much stuff. Was it here? Maybe. Maybe I had it going up or something. It's possible. Okay. Okay. So I think that's good. And then I just have to actually hook these both up to something. All right, so should be our cocker. And then wire. Currently dismantling. Oh, because I was standing on it. I was like, why is it saying that? Okay. So at least that finally gets things running again. What a mess that I made. But there you go. That works. Now quick wire. That is a different story. So we still have quick wire and AI limiters. Last two things. And then for those, I don't know. I guess another under the road work kind of situation. So let's see. I shouldn't need that, actually. Okay, let's see. So if I do that there, eventually that will be improved. Okay. Can actually go up again, like basically right away. Keep things kind of simple-ish. It's not the right height. I don't know, I was struggling to get that set up. Out, okay. Oh yeah, you're not working, huh? It's like, why is this not making any quick wire? Yeah, great question. Okay, so that we can get in a better spot later on. That should all start running. It's gonna take a little while. Do I have any stuff? I don't. Okay. Alright, so then we're fine. I thought there was a problem with those, but we're good. And I think I'm just gonna run them around the backside here. Um, and then we'll kind of see what we can come up with. Let's see. So that's quick wire. Like happening again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we might just be calling it actually, because this is like really bothering me. It's like very unpleasant, and it just like comes on out of nowhere. It like feels like gas or something, or like something weird. But yeah, all right. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call it. Apologies for the abrupt ending, but just not feeling like getting sick on camera kind of day, you know? But thanks for hanging out. We'll be back at it maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling all right. And yeah, take care, everybody, and I'll see you real soon. Peace out.